women like that, ooh. My whole goal is to have conversations about female friendships. And I've been wondering, can I come over? Can I come over? Come over, see you. Come over. Can I come over? Can I come over? I'm back for Cocktails and Confessionals. I'm just not doing the review for Atlanta Housewives. What episode is this? 3, 4? I don't know, but it'll be in the title. Sorry, I know this is so this is so impromptu. I'm actually in the kitchen cooking or whatever. So yeah, and I was like, let me go ahead and it's Sunday. I'm about to watch. I'm actually watching. You know how Bravo plays the one from last season that's actually playing right now. So I was like, oh shit, let me get it out. But let's start off with Kelly S and how Kelly ain't shit with the whole Pinky thing. With the whole Pinky eating meat or whatever, how they were talking about it was Phaedra at first. And it's like, girl, you literally, I have to keep in mind, we're watching the edited show. Could Kelly have been having that conversation? I don't know, because I still have to treat things like how real women would treat it. And I know for me and the women that I'm around, if that's something that you said, because what I was about to say is, maybe Kelly forgot. Maybe Kelly didn't remember. You know how you can say something, you're talking to a friend, just shooting the shit or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's been times where, you can say, oh, Bri, you said da-da-da-da. Oh, for real, when? I don't deny it, but when just jog my memory. You know what I'm saying? And when you jog my memory, oh, yeah, bitch, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. It can happen. But for Kelly, to me, once Pinky talked about it, let's say she did forget. You don't remember having that conversation because it was just, it wasn't intentional, especially shit that's not intentional. I can relate to that. It's not intentional. You're just having a conversation, saying whatever you're saying in that conversation, right? But when Pinky told her, like, hey, Phaedra said X, Y, Z, she can't be playing with my money. I'm on the board of PETA and yada, yada, yada. Kelly was like, for real, exactly. Whatever she was saying. In that moment, should have, because you formed an opinion about it. So I would have respected Kelly if she would have been like, oh, really? Like Phaedra said, whatever. Like, oh, okay, but you don't eat meat because I thought you ate meat. Even if I didn't remember what I said to Shamia however long ago previously, right? You know what I'm saying? Once I'm in Pinky's face and we're having a conversation and you're telling me, oh, Phaedra said you eat meat, and I'm already of the thought that you eat meat because I've seen you, like Kelly said, I've seen you eat a steak. That would be my fucking hello. That's how you know Kelly full of shit. Women like that, ooh, y'all girls, my girls, like, we got to be fucking careful of women like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to just do a review of these shows. I want to really kind of touch on female friendships. That's the whole point of me, because I love watching reality shows like Housewives, Atlanta, Potomac. I've watched a few episodes of Rhode Island. I don't watch it on Sunday nights though, because I refuse to get them the viewership at that time. But if you're watching, they're probably, you know what I'm saying, they're going to go by the ratings, the numbers anyway, so whatever. But I have seen a few of those episodes. I do like Utah. I haven't watched the last season, but anyway, saying that to say, like, the whole point of me doing this, because I watch these shows, but if I'm being honest, I could care less about getting on a camera and recording my views about the show for just scene to scene review. I don't care. I watch them. But I don't necessarily care to do it myself. Like, if that was my sole goal, you'll never, look how, I did 2. This what, the 3rd or 4th? Yeah, I think I did 2 or 3. Point is, like, it'll be hard for me to maintain this if it's just simply about that. I had no desire let me record this to get it out or whatever. My whole goal is to have conversations about female friendships, whether they're real friendships or not, because we know they're not, whether it's real beef or not, but it's still about how women show up in friendships. You know what I'm saying? And I've come across a lot of women that don't really have a lot of friends. And not to say that you need a lot, but it's some women who don't have real friendships. I'm a person that I have friendships. I have friendships that's lasted since 3rd grade. Like, I have a friend, I have a few of them. One that I'm really, really extreme. We've stayed close, and if she's watching, she know. We've stayed close throughout the years, and since 3rd grade. We've been close like this. We're still close like this. Others, we're still cool. You know what I'm saying? We may not, life. You go, you live in different states or whatever, but we're still, you can't say friends if you haven't, I'm not going to say, I was going to say if you haven't gone through certain things or whatever, but that don't necessarily make you not a friend, because at the end of the day, if we were in close knit proximity of each other and things, whatever was needed, I have people like it'll be done for me, and on my end it'll be done for them. So yeah, they are friends to me. Yeah, saying that to say, women like that, like Kelly in this situation, if you are a type of woman that can't show up regardless of a show, you can't show up being yourself, then that's still a kind of a problem. Because I can give all the grace in the world, like, okay, we're watching a show, it's not real life, but at the same time, it is a reality show. It is about a show of you being you in your life. So I'm gonna judge you on what the fuck you show the camera. Sorry. And what Kelly showed, a bitch can never. Like, women like that, why would you be in somebody's fucking face knowing good and goddamn well you've said this, and then when the girl brings it up to you about someone else, you sit in her face, oh, for real? Oh, da-da-da-da. And then will be the first person. When you get mad about it, will play victim. You will minimize her feelings for feeling how she feels about it. You know what I'm saying? We all know. You know what I mean? We all know. We've all been in, like, effed up situations with women and friendships, unfortunately, or what we thought was friendships, and it be shit like that. Like, girl, don't fucking try me, because when I pop up on your ass, I don't want to hear that shit. Straight up, I don't want to hear that shit, because you should have moved accordingly. If you don't want me to treat you like that, bitch, don't move like that. It's just that simple. Am I tripping? I don't know. That just, whatever. That did it for me. What else? Portia seen what the dude, I don't care. Portia fucking whoever she dating. She with the girl, she dating the man. It is what it is. I did understand Portia, because she was talking about selling her original house or whatever from, we all know if you watch Housewives, having to sell the house for the reasons of financial or whatever. So I did understand that, because she hoped that house would be her mom's. So that was touching. I did like that. And let me take this opportunity to point out the business part of Portia, because she did do that Carlos King interview or whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me slow down talking, because I be trying to just I don't be wanting these videos to be long, and I am a fast talker, so I apologize for the ones that is going to annoy. I love you for watching if you watching those. So, but if it is triggering you or getting on your nerves, I do get it. My bad. But yeah, I just want to make a point to point out Portia's success with her businesses. That's excellent. And the fact this little scene with the guy, how it touched on, I like more of that from Portia. We love fun Portia, but I do want to see us, like, sprinkles of her business mind and situations and her dealing with business, because she's that girl. She is, you know what I'm saying? She's 360. Cut me off. It's gonna keep cutting me off, I guess. What I was saying, yeah, Portia's 360. She's that girl. She's well-rounded. So I do like seeing that part of her. We also get a scene with Angela and hold on. Let me keep this going. Okay, we do get a scene with Angela and Portia, Phaedra working out. I thought that was a real cute thing. Angela did make a point to mention that everything that happened with Portia last season and Phaedra, basically Angela was like, don't think I forgot about that. Just because I'm moving like a lady and basically doing my job and moving on with the show, don't think I don't have my eye on these women. And I definitely respect that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? When people show you who they are in friendships, believe them. That don't mean you gotta be nasty. You ain't gotta cuss them out. You ain't gotta be all of that unless, let's be real, if it's needed, bitch, do that shit. But if not, and let's say you do that and it is what it is, because I love women like that. That is me. I can have an issue with you, address it, and move on. Once I say what I got to say, you say what we have that conversation. I'm not that bitch. I'm not passive aggressive. I ain't got to sit up there and low key feel a way about you, talk about you with this girl. When I'm with her, I'm talking about you, and then when we all together, no, I'm not that friend. I'm not that at all. Once I had a conversation, that is it. If you feel how you feel beyond that, that is on you. I have addressed it. I've heard you. I thought you heard me. Let's move the fuck on. That's what Angela gives me. So I do like that. Yeah. What else? I think that's it for that scene. Phaedra and Portia meeting up they eating or whatever before Pinky's event. I thought that was cute. Them talking about the son and the black mama house. That tickled me because I definitely grew up like that. Like, you could not even relax. My dad even used to do that. My dad was a truck driver, so he was home maybe one weekend out the month, mostly. Sometimes more, but for the majority growing up. So when he's up, on his weekends, he's doing stuff around the house. He will go around the house. If I got to be up, y'all up. Oh, excuse me, sir. Let me sleep. Like, you just not getting here. Let me rest. So I love that. That was cute. That was funny. Because we all black. The black ones, we understand that. What else? Pinky with this whole bankruptcy thing. Ain't not telling her husband, child. Oh, Lord. And one thing about relationships, nobody can tell anybody. Tighten hush. Let me do my video, please, sir. One thing about... Tighten! Sorry. One thing about marriages and relationships, I don't really touch on that because everybody's relationship is what it is. What works for you works for you. If it don't make sense to the majority, don't matter. That don't make it a bad relationship. That makes it your relationship. It could be bad. You know what I'm saying? But who are we? If it's not bad to you, then it's not a bad relationship. You know what I mean? Some women don't want to be cheated on. Other women don't mind having an open relationship. He could do his thing, I could do my thing, and they're good. A person like me looking on that could look at, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like that, what? You let him cheat on you? You let him do that? Who am I to? That's your relationship. It don't work for me, but it works for you. So guess what? Your relationship is good. You know what I'm saying? But what if girl Kelly shows up at Pinky's event sick, right? Am I remember that correctly? Sick. Soon as Portia get there, she got to go. I know in previous reviews, I was like, I like the fact that Kelly is giving it to Portia because nobody on the cast, Portia to me does need somebody to play with to make it interesting, that fun shit. Like Kenya. Kenya at first was giving, she was doing the most. But then she kind of learned how to give that shade without it being detrimental. I thought, because the bitch off the show for the same shit. But like Nene was like that too. Nene could go back and forth with you and then not get down and dirty. So that's what I mean by playing. I think we got spoiled with Nene because it did give you, it's like watching a TV show that's drama or a thriller. You like the drama of the show. Anybody watching what's the one I just finished? Imperfect Women? Like, it's a dramatic show. You like the drama of a show because it keeps you engaged. And that's kind of the thing with reality shows. We want the drama of it. We don't want it to be toxic. We don't want it to be down and dirty. But the drama is what drives a show, because the clean cut shows, do y'all watch them? I don't watch them. I don't even see them unless something else catches my eye. You know what I mean? So when people be like, oh, y'all like mess, yeah, everybody fucking likes mess. That's why it's a category, a genre for drama, for thrillers, for the snaps, goddamn documentaries and all that shit. Yeah, hell, look at the damn psycho goddamn documentaries of what's that dude name that was with his mom? I forgot that one, but the other one was Jeffrey Dahmer. All of them, like people in them things, them motherfuckers shows do numbers. People, girl, don't even get me started. But back to Kelly ass. As soon as Portia got there, and when Portia walked in, when it was like, what Kelly, not Kelly, Pinky people at her store say, oh, we got some sluts in the building. Portia walked in all this shit. What? You got what? What you got? That was funny. That's the stuff I like about Portia. That's the fun shit I be talking about that we need. But Kelly ass was up out of there. She skedaddled because you don't wanna. Oh, that's what I was saying. Before I know, I've said I like the fact that Kelly did give Portia something to play with, and it would be nice if she does it like lightly or whatever in her face, like that whole Portia thing. I'm not mad at that because Portia literally came at you about sleeping with a married man. Goddamn right, you could call that girl Portia if you want to. I'm not mad about what the other videos I be seeing. Oh, you calling her Portia, girl? Okay. Portia stepped to her about fucking a married man. Are you kidding me? Whether true or not, bitch, we're on camera. And you coming at me about it, you goddamn right. But Kelly don't get that energy in person with Portia. Hence, my point with her hopping up out of that goddamn restaurant scene as soon as Portia got there, bitch, no. Talk your shit. Deal with it. Then again, maybe Kelly wasn't in the mood. Maybe she was just on some high vibrational shit. Maybe she got to bring her shit down for the cameras. I don't know. But you signed up to be you on camera. Bitch, be you. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. Just like Pinky in one of the scenes at the restaurant when Portia and Shamia, not Portia, Phaedra and Shamia was about to have a conversation. Pinky was like, no, not here, not here. Yes, bitch, here. Here is the show. Here is the time. These events, if these events meant that much to be that sacred, nothing needs to go on, you shouldn't have filmed it. Because you do it all the time. That should have been something done out of the show. It is showtime now, bitch. It is camera time now. Phaedra and Shamia need to talk. Now, they could have went outside, but this scene needs to happen. I don't know who producing it, because I want to let that happen. Oh, no. And Phaedra ain't got shit going on. She ain't got nobody to talk to. Nobody got no... Let Phaedra cook or do whatever she do, because everybody say Phaedra got no shit going on. I think every damn thing I see reviews, these people want Phaedra off their screen. Why y'all hate Phaedra? So, yeah, after that, nothing much else really is going on. I think it was a scene with Portia and Dennis. I love Dennis. I love Dennis and Portia together. Whether they're together in a relationship or not, or just, co-parenting. Yeah, I like them. What else? I done fixed my plate, y'all, so now I'm sitting here eating and getting full now. Literally just ate a few bites. That's how it be. Anybody else like that when you wait all day to eat and then when you do finally eat, it's anyway. This ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I was saying, yeah, Portia and Dennis. And then it's a scene with Pinky and her husband, which I liked. You know, I think a lot of people are saying Pinky wants to be the man of the relationship. I get that narrative, but I also see a way where Pinky is, don't make it right, but Pinky, in my opinion, looks to be like, I messed up. I want to be able to fix it. Not only that, because her husband wants to help her out with the money, the $5 million or whatever. He's, we're married. That's his thing. We married. You need it. I got it. And I think Pinky, and I think she said it or said something like that in that aspect. But to add on to it, I wouldn't be surprised also if Pinky is like, if I take, and maybe a part of her brokenness, hear me out. If I take this money from my husband and I fuck it up again, then that gives him more of a reason to be on me and in my business, literally business. I have to hear him out, hear his opinion or whatever. I can see she gives me that too, where she may not want to take that help from him or hesitant about taking the help from him because she wants to keep the lines black and white. I don't want to blur those lines and you be involved in my business. Either A, even if successfully, like I do, you give me this money, recoup, I build, I'm big, I'm whatever. Now here you go all up in it. Or on the other side, you give me this money, I fuck it up, and now I'm disappointing you and I feel bad and I wasted your money. You know what I'm saying? I can see both sides of that or whatever. So that's how the episode ends. That's all my thoughts. Ain't got no more. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Let's chit chat. Let's talk it up. Do y'all agree with me? Disagree with me? You know, either or, whatever. But just let's talk about it in the comments. All right? All right. Peace.